Alright, welcome to part 11, installing the shock cord. This is the shock cord, of course. We want to make sure that when we install it, we're not working on this end. That's where the fins go. We're going to work on the other end where the nose cone goes. That's the one we want. And we're going to take our shock cord and we're going to be putting it on the inside. I like to curl it up a little bit first, just so it fits in there nice and easy and you don't get glue all over the place. We're going to use a fair amount of glue on this thing when we put it together, so be ready for that. I'm going to use a clear tube to show you about how far in you need to put it in that tube. So we're going to be putting it in that red tube about this far. I'm using the clear tube just to show you, you don't need a clear tube. Pretend the clear tube is the red tube. So you're going to be putting it about as far down as you can possibly reach with your finger. Okay? So we're going to be putting it inside the red tube. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the red tube as far down as I can reach with my finger. I don't know if you can see that very well, but way down in there. Probably a couple of inches at least. We do that so that it doesn't get tangled up in the parachute or that it doesn't get stuck on the nose cones. We need it way down in there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. Again, I'm going to have a curl it a little bit so it sits on my finger, so I don't have so I can just rest it on my finger and then put it in there. So curl it around my finger a little bit. I'm going to hold the shock mount in my hand just so that it doesn't fall off my finger. Put a little bit of glue on the part that's the paper part of the shock mount. Then I'm going to stick it as far down in there as I can get it. And I'm going to hold it on the outside and push with my other finger on the inside, pushing that shock cord mount against the inside of that tube, just like that. And if you look down inside there, you can see how far down it is. That's where you want it, way down in there. But make sure it's really glued on there well. It's very important so that it stays where it's supposed to stay when the parachute deploys. Again, we're not working on the fin side, we're working on the nose cone side. And that's kind of it, almost it for your body tube. Looking good. Now let that thing dry for a long time, overnight. Don't do anything else. Finished with part 11. Good job.